What's up, bud? It's Rob. This is Apparel Success, and in this video here, I've had a bunch of the Facebook group members volunteer to have their own clothing brand's website critiqued and ripped apart by me so that everybody else in the community can learn and grow from their mistakes, okay? And in this video here, I've chosen one of those clothing brand websites that I'm going to critique publicly on this channel, okay? So thank you, Jake Cassidy. I'm going to be talking about his company, Beirdo Apparel, who's been around for 3 months, and he says that they haven't gotten any sales online yet, okay? I think that this is going to be an excellent video for all of you who are just starting up or struggling to make sales on your website. You should be able to learn a lot from all of the advice that I give Jake and the whole community here. So stay tuned. It should be a really good episode. See you soon. So before we get in here and dive deep into his website, I want to first state that anything that I say that comes off as negative or a critique to his website is obviously for the benefit of him, okay? It's all for his growth and for your growth. And of course, I'm not saying any of this to bash or make fun of him, okay? All of this is for your growth and for the benefit of the community. So let's jump right into the homepage of the Beirdo Apparel website. And right off the bat, you can see right at the top of the homepage, there's this big cover photo of a professional looking man with a very distinguished looking beard, okay? And I think you've done a really good job choosing the picture for the homepage of your website, as this guy clearly has a beard. Your brand is clearly about beards, and it seems like a really high quality picture and one that is well suited for the homepage of a website. So I think you did a really good job there. Now you'll notice at the top of the website, it says, join us today and represent the bearded lifestyle. Now, this leads me to my first critique of your website, which is that I don't think I would include the join us today part. I think it's a little bit premature to ask people to join and buy from you when they haven't even quite figured out who you are yet, okay? So right at the top of your website, I'd have it just clearly state representing the bearded lifestyle, okay? I think it makes it look a lot cleaner and it doesn't come across as salesy right from the get-go. Now, what I like about this brand is that you clearly are just representing men who have beards and the bearded lifestyle. And I really like how focused your market is, because it's clearly stating that your brand isn't for everyone, right? It's not for people who are shaved, it's for people who have beards. And to push out a market and say, listen, we're not for these people, makes you really resonate with the group that you actually resonate with. So when I look at your website and I look at your brand, I actually do get this really, really deep feeling that there is actually probably a pretty big market for people who have beards and want to represent the fact that they have beards. All right, now also at the top of his website, you can see that he's placed 3 product images for 3 t-shirts. Now, I don't mind products being placed on the homepage, and we do this on our website as well. And most clothing brands show a lot of products on their website. But I think that if you're going to show products on your homepage for your clothing brand's website, they should always have a title over them saying exactly why they're there. Why are they on the homepage and not just in with the rest of your products, okay? Why is it that they're being spotlighted? Are they featured products? Are they new arrivals? Are they best sellers? Are they on sale? What's the purpose of them being on the homepage? So here I'd add a title just stating exactly why these shirts are on the homepage. And if there's no reason, then maybe you might think about not including them on the homepage and just moving them to your shop, okay? So that it doesn't confuse people and be like, whoa, why are there just randomly 3 of his products on the homepage? Now, underneath the product images, the text that you're using is definitely the wrong color, okay? Because you can't really read exactly what that text is saying, and it's kind of like you have to squint your eyes to really make it out. So you definitely want to make sure that all the text that you're using on your website, you can clearly read and you can clearly see, and there's no sort of squinting to see it, all right? So I definitely change the color of that text, or just rework the design so that you can read that text better. So you'll notice that as you scroll down the homepage, it just sort of comes to an end, okay? And there's really no conclusion to the bottom of the website. So here I highly suggest putting a footer to the bottom of your website that includes, say, a link to your contact page, a link to your about page, the terms and conditions, the refund policy, the types of payments that you receive, and even like, say, copyright 2017 or whichever year it is that you're watching this video, okay? What that does is it really makes your website look a lot more professional and tightly put together, okay, instead of looking a little bit loosey-goosey. All right, so let's get off the home page and head over to the shop page, where when you show up, he gives you two options. There's men's brows and snapbacks brows, okay? Now there's a couple of things that I want to point out here. You're a beard company, so as a beard company, it's pretty obvious that, you know, all of your products are going to be for men. So there's really no need to put whether you're, you know, a men's or women's section if everything's for men in general. Now, when you click on the men's brows section, it's all t-shirts there anyways. So there's really no need to state men's there. You could really just put t-shirts, right? Just t-shirts. And then in the other section where it says snapbacks, if you click on the snapback section, you actually have more than just snapbacks in there. You've got a beanie as well. So it's not truly showing everything that you have to offer. So what I'd do is I'd switch those two headings to one being t-shirts and one being headwear, because everything that you have to offer in the hat section aren't just snapbacks, they're also toques and beanies or whatever else you have in there. Now you're brand new, so it's totally cool that you don't have like a crazy amount of products. So what I'd actually do here is I'd actually get rid of this sort of barrier between, you know, choosing an option, t-shirts or headwear. And I just, when you hit shop, just go to all of your products, because you've got t-shirts and you've got headwear, and it'll make you look like you have way more products than just having two options like t-shirts and headwear, okay? It would really help you out to just show everything on one page and just show all of your t-shirts and your headwear. Once you start to get more products, you have hoodies, you have sweatpants, then you can start categorizing into different categories. But for now, I highly suggest just putting all of your products on one shop page. All right, let's move on to the About page. Now, when you show up to his About page, it starts off at the top by saying, "We are the brand of the beard." Now, I like that a lot. I think that's super funny, and I think that people will find that funny. And then it also clearly states exactly who you are. You are the brand of the beard, okay? So I highly suggest keeping that. Good work there. I also don't mind the pictures that you have there. They're clearly people with beards, and they represent exactly who you are, so you can keep that. And I've also noticed that on this page you have a footer. Now, I'd include a footer like this on all of your pages so that it's not just on your About page, it's on all pages. All right, let's read the About section and learn more about the brand and see how we can improve this section, okay? So he says, "Here at Beirdo Apparel, we use top-of-the-line blanks to ensure the comfort in all of our products." All right, Jake, so I highly suggest not including that you use high-quality blanks on your website, okay? It's not a bad thing. It's actually a really good thing that you're using high quality blanks for your clothing. It's just not necessary for your About page, and your customers don't necessarily want to hear that you're printing your logo onto blank apparel, okay? It might be useful to say that you're using high quality blanks if, say, you were pitching to like investors for your brand. You're saying, look, I use the best clothing for my brand, then investors might be interested. But for your customers, they just don't want to hear that you're printing your logo onto blank apparel. All right, moving on, it says, "Beirdo Apparel is the original bearded lifestyle clothing brand. Our goal here at Beirdo Apparel is to provide men with a lifestyle brand that they can truly connect with." Now, the goal that you have of providing men with beards with a brand that they can truly connect with is such a good goal to have, okay? But in this section, I would also take the time to actually make that connection, okay? So I'd say something like, "We all know about the itchiness, right? The looks that you get from the ladies and the love that you have for your beard as if it's your baby," right? And really build that connection where people are like, "Oh my God, that's exactly, like, he knows all about the itchiness, you know, like this, the itchy beard and the looks that I get from all these girls," and just really help build that connection as opposed to just stating that you want to make that connection. Other than that, I think you're on the right track, and I think that you can always constantly, you know, be tweaking your designs, tweaking your logo, and just really tightening things up. But I think that you have a really good foundation targeting people who have beards, because I think that there's a really big market there, and I think that people who have beards truly do develop a strong identity towards having a beard. Thank you for watching this video, and thank you, Jake, for offering to have your brand ripped apart publicly like this. It really shows that you got some balls and that you're truly willing to learn, all right? If you've made it to this point in the video and you're not inside of our closed Facebook group, follow the link in the description. We're a bunch of clothing brand owners all in there to support each other and answer each other's questions. So follow that link, join us in the Facebook group, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.